Okay, welcome back. Then I began on my final subject on this war against the public school. We already did the attack of special need kids, and of course, more fight break out of school, but something about to do next. Why these bills for young girls being targeted by the bullies. The bullies known as the ugly one. The bullies, the ugly versus the beauty. Make that the beauty versus ugly bullies, and of course, bully versus beauty, or beauty versus bully. Whatever you want to call that. I don't care. Whatever you want to call that, that'd be fine by me. But serious though. One thing I apologize for waiting by a couple of seconds because trying to almost hold my breath for a moment. Cause one thing, it was a sad part though. One teenager girl who can take the bullying no more after she was caught back and ugly by a bully, and then she can't take it no more. This is sad story right here. A 17-year-old girl from somewhere down in trying to find what city, which country. Well, she came from somewhere. They didn't put what city she come from. Cause the sad part for her, she was found hanging at her home back in April last year. Some cowards called back early, died, and then, yeah, what's wrong with these kids? And then a troubled girl who had issues, self-defense, lack of convenience, such fear that her younger sister, she was bullied and caught back and utterly. I wish she was still alive. I hope help the young kids is at risk to end their own life. It's always a problem though. With these low light brat, the ugly bullies. No, let me tell you something. I don't know, you don't watch the news, like you don't watch what kids in their own light because of a bully. Let me tell you something. Those kind of teenage girl who bully and harass other girl because she better than you, make sure they better than you. You know what? They all kind of hood record. They nothing but a low light, loser, little damn brat. That they are, a little low light brat. And I'll make that call though the ugliest one. The bullies are uglies. They are these ugly teenager girls. Not all. Those are one who been through the bully. I know we got a lot of these out of control females. We know some of these out of control females, they're not happy being in school because they want to go out, pop it to their body, think that it's cool doing that, trying to show their pretty self to have a grown man. And one thing, cause we don't switch get on the lighter side now about this because how far the so-called beauty chick go. And then a lot of people, some people who bully and rash especially young, after they were young girls, of course, become a young teenager, now become a woman or young adult, they fight back against bullying. A lot of people been caught early back that they going to school. They fight back at these kind of losers. They don't see them. But I know some don't forgive them what they did to them. I understand where they're coming from. And you don't respect them. But sadly for some called hoodwhack chick all today, they go out through the trouble and then they're trying to show their body, trying to pick the right guy. Some guys don't act nothing want to do with the hoodwhack. Like me, I never want to do nothing to do with this hoodwhack chick. This hoodwhack teenage girl who uneducated because they don't they want to do. They want to have sex, want dirty money, want old man. They don't get none of that from me because I just want to stay away from these kind of women or this kind of teenager because you 15, you 16, 17, all year 12, 13, 14, all beyond 17. Go to school and learn, not being dating with no old guy. Because you go with the old guy and you get pregnant by them because the old guy don't want to have nothing to do with your child. But then the worst thing you gonna do for to drop off, take care of the kid, and then once then the kid get old, they'll have a career criminal as a education mother because the mother was out of control back then. But all teenagers not like that. Teenage female like that will get pregnant too soon because some would think about the future. Some don't want to have kids. The one best had children one day, but not so soon because they're still in school. But some sexual act want to have kids because they want to take care of the baby. Because a lot of teenage girls today more wild, out of control, madam. They show their body, and of course, they want to be so cute. Because I'm talking about the ugly ones. One who do the bullying with no respect. And let me tell you something, the whole wet chick who do the bullying, leave the other teenager girls alone. Do the good one because they go to school to learn. You need to do the same, go to school to learn. And not bully. And not be jealous of another girl life because they got a pretty look, a lot better than you. Because, some girl got the bad hair. Well, father probably never do take care of your hair. Then you want to bully the other girl? I don't think so. Because, like I say, this. Leave the other kid alone. Leave the other teenager girl alone. They don't bother you. Don't bother them. Because ain't no place for hate. Go to school and learn, not find or bully any other good teenager beating girl. And the others one who continue to do that, hey, they're going to have no education like when they forced to drop out because they keep failing because they, when they want to take their hands, they frustrate out the teacher who get a bad grade, they say, that's your fault. It's not the teacher's fault. It's your fault. You didn't study, then you want to lash out the teacher, put their hand on, but you ain't not going to jail and you're not going to allow back into school anytime soon. Because think about that before you judge somebody else like or judge the beauty teenager girl like before you do anything. Alright, I'm going to wrap with that. I'm going to put up my cold comments because I'm going to talk. Well, I'm not going to try to talk that fast because it's slow talk, but more cold comments about everything you see. I know it's not the kind of video I don't want to do, the kind of stuff I don't want to post, but it's the right thing for me to do this because share what these kids doing in school and go what teach them what they're doing to special need kids. More likely, those two teacher who special need. On the one teacher, she cannot teach that school, elementary school no more, in Detroit because she abused the kids over a year. And of course, teacher A in California and Oakland, arrested. She out on bomb, and then she now allowed near the victim child. And of course, what other A who joined laughing, they also got in trouble to suspended. I don't know if they suspended or fired, but I don't want to know until I hear it follow. But I'm gonna follow up that story in a future video, see what happened to that Oakland teacher who attacked a 9-year-old special need kid. And of course, more violence in school, fight. Public school is going to war with all these out of control kids. Don't respect the dog. Well, they don't respect themselves. They don't respect nobody. And out of control teenager girls, the other one who bullied the pretty girls, the other one, that one go to school. They want to go home to watch their daytime show. Well, most likely want to watch their daytime stuff, but some of these parents who these out of control teen, the other one who do the bully, because they need to take them to go to school and learn, not fire, not bully. And of course, one thing I want to say this all along about what kind of the things going on in school, but I don't know what's going on in school. I don't want to know. The only thing I want to know is just watch the news, what's going on in this school here in Houston, Texas, or Dallas, San Antonio, or across the state of Texas, or step across around America, United States, or of course around the world, of course around across the country, and of course your own backyard. And one thing I learned this on my experience, and just knowing them, trying to go get much educated. Once you graduate in high school, when you get out, graduate from school, you don't have to worry about dealing with these kind of kids no more, because you don't want to see them no more. You don't want to have nothing to do with them no more. That'd be fine, because I would do the same thing too. I don't want to have nothing to do with them no more either, because they nothing but a low light, lose them. Cause they say they want to come to school, stay at home. Police go knock on the parent door, say why the kid's not in school, because they don't want to go, because they're too afraid they can lie, because they try to go out on public. Some teenager girls want to go prostitute with the old guy, trying to sell their body for sex, but for money. But man, we want money and get a job, not go out there and mess up your body. Cause it's not right what those kind of things do. For the beauty who go to school, make straight A, go to college, and of course be something. For the other one, who at, they'll probably steal, rob, and then get a child in, but not going to take care of them. But those kind of women, all that, stay away from them. That's what I do. Stay with the who at, who's losing. By the way, I'm going to have to move quick because I'm working on something for next week on the war against bullying in public school. Yeah, bullying daycare, one of the scariest things I ever see. Why a 9-year-old boy attack an innocent defenseless toddler kid and babies. All that come on next week on the war against bullying in public school. Right here on YouTube and Facebook. But I am on time. Thank you for joining us. We see you next week on the war against Budapest. Good night.